Stuart, what would you say for individuals? Like for where do individuals go wrong with tax, and maybe that's crypto investors or maybe just individuals more broadly?
Yeah, I think it's about documentation, right? So there's a lot of people that want to just estimate huge expenses, and that's a bit of a contentious area. Whereas it's so easy nowadays, just take a photo or just keep a separate folder on your online SharePoint or Google Drive and of just all the expenses that you kept. And even though you may not understand the immediate tax implications, you can just upload it to your accountant, and they'll be able to provide the advice that you need to properly understand the tax implication.
Yeah, I think that where people go wrong is that they try to, the 1st of July comes around and they say, oh, I want to buy this property and I need to do my tax return. And then it's like, oh, now I'm going to go and try and backfill all this data that, if you're not keeping your records through the year, it does become quite difficult. And then you run the risk, if you get audited, then you end up in hot water if there are things that you get wrong or, estimate in the wrong way or whatever as well. So I think, like you say, it's so easy now to just take a photo or use one of the apps that can capture that stuff. And then at least that it's there, and it's a much easier process with the digital shoebox than it is when you're trying to figure it all out on your own.
Yeah. We get a lot of considerations nowadays for people working from home. So the ATO has given a lot of consideration to that in terms of giving everybody a certain number of cents per hour type calculation if you've been working from home. But some people may be also running their business from home, and then you have to consider, do you claim that mortgage? Do you claim that interest? And it's always good to just double check that particular claim of your accounts, because it's quite easy to make that mistake to just claim 100% of your rent or 50%. But not really think about what impact it has on the CGT calculation for your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the rules do change all the time, and the situation changes. I think COVID sort of showed us that with people, working from home and the stuff that comes along with that you need to be on top of it each year if you want to get the maximum outcome and minimize that ATO donation as much as you can.